it is pretty safe to assume and say that Elizabeth Olsen will be back in the MCU sooner rather than later. Because, well, everybody associated with Marvel Studios and Elizabeth Olsen herself have shied away from being ambiguous and literally saying, oh yeah, here's the next step, or do you think we'll do this when I come back? Well, now Elizabeth Olsen talks about a different style of Scarlet Witch, one that I think might interest many people. So this comes from a recent interview that Elizabeth Olsen herself had with Fandango, where she was talking about the future of the Scarlet Witch post the ending of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, because they still leave a lot to, interpretation. Did Wanda in this universe actually die, but could another one take her place? Did she finally dreamwalk into another one and finally have a way to be able to keep the permanent illusion? I mean, we don't know. They could definitely do that. But when she was asked, what do you think they're going to do and what would you like to do? She says that it's going to be the same thing that's happened so far. It's going to be character growth. And that she will come back when everybody agrees that there is a good story to tell. Now, on top of this, she said that she's seen some of the comics where we see Wanda, where she has silver hair, where she's much older, much wiser, much more deliberate, much more in a way that puts her closer in line with Magneto, with her beliefs and what she does, than ever before. And she says that this is something that really interests her and that she wants to explore this element of Wanda, something in a completely different realm, something that's not the norm with what we've seen before, that can further this character, what we know about her, the story, the growth, and what they do with her. And honestly, I think this would be great because it's one of those things where the multiverse, all we saw of Wanda is just one version that's very close to her. But like Peter Parker, there's different versions, different ages. There can even be different actors. Same with Loki. So let's look at some of those. Let's see what they can do. Let's jump around in time periods. Let's give us a Wanda that's 80 years old and seen everything and she's just like completely in a different state of mind. Maybe acceptance because she also suffered the same thing. Like, there could be a very interesting and powerful story there to tell with a much older and wiser Wanda teaching one that's still a little bit of a loose cannon. I really hope that they do listen to Olsen when it comes to this, because so far, you guys have all probably seen the clips where she's like, oh, I would love to do this at some point as a story, but that'll never happen because we're just making movies. And she literally explained WandaVision at like the press junket to Age of Ultron, and they were able to do it because they got Disney Plus now. Well, I hope they listen to her because all of her ideas have been pretty solid and paying off, so why not? Let's get an older, much wiser Wanda.